Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to give you guys a heads up on a free Steam PC game that you can get right now. It's yours to own forever, but it will be free today until tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Obviously, if you add it to your library, yours to own forever, but only available in that window. All you have to do is literally click add to your account and it'll be yours. Otherwise, you will pay a hefty fee of $2.99. So we'll talk about that and want to take you guys through an awesome batch of new Steam game deals from our good friends at Green Man Gaming, who have updated their spring sale with a lot of great deals from a great publisher. So we'll talk that at the end of this video. But right off the bat, Dreams of Aether is available for free right now over on Steam. A collection of dozens of Aether-flavored microgames dive into the Dreams of Aether, where everyone is trapped in a never-ending nightmare. Meet some of the strangest characters Aether has to offer. Again, typically $2.99, or it will be $2.99. It literally came out today, but it is free to own right now. Dreams of Aether is a short and sweet cluster of fast-paced, second-long microgames starring characters from all over Aether, from legendary figures like Zetterburn and Orcade to the humble Pyrewing and Florpian. Punch, flap, and swing your way through the dubiously canon story and see how far you can get in endless mode. So the Storm Architect from the far-off Tempest Peak finds herself trapped in an eternal dream world, and things are getting weird. Why can't she wake up? What's with all of these out-of-body experiences? And what's the pinata doing here? Why am I asking you all these questions? You've got 5 stages of Aether-flavored microgames. Go for the high scores in endless modes of every stage. A new original soundtrack directed by Flashy Goodness. A smattering of unique art styles. Laugh at the funny animals interacting. The lore. Absa, she is the one. It's not a fake out. And Dan Fornes approved, I think. So all of that available in Dreams of Aether for free. Go check that out. And again, it'll be free until tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, but as soon as you add it to your library, yours to own forever. All right, moving on from that, our good friends at Green Man Gaming have updated their spring sale with a lot of great deals, and a lot of these deals do come from Sega, and Sega's been one of the top publishers in all of gaming, so obviously, when we got their games on sale, I'm going to be giving them a big shout with all of the great deals that they are running right now. Vanquish, right off the bat, 73% off for $5.40. Man, I loved Vanquish, and in an era where there are so many games that are coming out that are incredibly lengthy, sometimes it's nice to play through a game that you can beat in a sitting or two, and Vanquish is exactly that. It is a fast-paced, high-octane shooter, third-person shooter, and you can complete it in 5 to 6 hours. Yeah, that was an issue when the game came out at $60, but when you're paying $5 and change for it, suddenly it becomes a really good pickup. So for $5.40, great deal there. Yakuza Like a Dragon, 55% off for $9. We're gonna give a lot of the RGG games a mention, but buckle up as far as the glazing is concerned. Okay, so Yakuza Like a Dragon is $9. This is a great deal, and I think this is a fine starting point for Yakuza if you want a turn-based JRPG. It really comes down to if you want a turn-based JRPG or if you want an action beat-em-up. Decide for yourself, and then whichever one you want to go with that. Yakuza Like a Dragon also has the benefit of having English voice acting, and I think the English dub in this game is really, really good. Yeah, I played through the entire thing with the English dub, and I really did enjoy it. Ichiban is probably my favorite character out of the RGG characters. I know that's like blasphemy to say that because Kiryu is so beloved, but I loved Ichiban as a character. Soundtrack is great, a lot of content, and it is super lengthy, but keep in mind, like, do the content you want to do. You don't have to do absolutely everything. I think if you get into this idea that you're going to play the Yakuza games and you're going to do absolutely everything in all of them, like, yeah, that's going to be cooked for a lot of you guys actually making your way through the games. But, yeah, $9 for that. Think it's a great deal. Yakuza 0 is 51% off for $9.89. This is the game that most people would say start off Yakuza with. And Yakuza 0 is a fantastic game. If you want the action beat-em-up style of experience, it's a great one, and at $9.89, I do think that's a really good pickup. Just, you know, it doesn't have English voice acting. I really do think it would be worthwhile for Sega to release an updated version of Yakuza 0. Do whatever updates you can do on it, release it on Switch 2, whatever, and then add English voice acting as well. Yakuza 0 is always going to be the game that most people say start off with Yakuza 0 for Yakuza. However, the fact that it doesn't have English voice acting, I do think pushes some people away, so You know, that's my one complaint with it, and I would, you know, try to find the guy that voices Kiryu in Yakuza Like a Dragon, because I thought he did a great job, and get him to voice Kiryu in this game. Maybe it won't be worthwhile enough, but whatever. Like, re-releases are super in right now, and I think that would do fairly well. And Kiwami 3, chances are when that comes out, I would imagine that's gonna have English voice acting, so it would be a little jarring if Kiwami 3 has voice acting, but Yakuza 0, Kiwami, or Kiwami 2 don't. That's just my 2 cents, but yeah, $9.89 on that. It's a great game, and if you just go through the main story, you can complete that game in like 20-25 hours. It's not that lengthy, so yeah, $9.89 on that. Great deal there. And then Judgment, 73% off for $10.80. Judgment isn't really connected to the Yakuza games. They're all in the same universe, but Judgment is kind of its own thing, and I doubt that there's gonna be a third Judgment game, unfortunately. Maybe someday, but yeah, Judgment tells its own self-contained story, and it's really, really good. Like, if you just want to get into the RGG games, Judgment's a great starting point as well. That's why I'm recommending this as well. It's just like, you're not gonna have this huge adventure of all of the games like Yakuza's gonna have. Judgment is Judgment and Lost Judgment, and that's it. $10.80, though, for Judgment is fantastic. Awesome game, great story, and, Yagami, while he's probably third in terms of, if I compare Ichiban, Kiryu, and Yagami is still a great character. So, yeah, great stuff here for Judgment. $10.80 for that. No-brainer there. And then we got Sonic Superstars, 73% off for $16.20. Been waiting, I think a lot of people have been waiting on this game to go cheaper and cheaper. Like $60 for this style of Sonic game is a little bit pricey. I think a lot of people had that mindset, but for 16 and change, I think that's a pretty good pickup. So we wanted to give that a shout. And then Valkyria Chronicles and Valkyria Chronicles 4 are both discounted. Valkyria Chronicles is 77% off for $4.50, while Valkyria Chronicles 4, the complete edition, is 82% off for $9. That is an awesome, awesome deal as well. Valkyria Chronicles 4 is a great game, and does have an easy mode as well if you would rather, you know, play it with a lighter difficulty, but great stories. And Valkyria Chronicles 4 runs concurrently with Valkyria Chronicles 1, so you can jump right into VC4. I would play VC1 as well because it's great. Hopefully at some point, you know, Sega be porting a lot of games. Let's get some ports of Valkyria Chronicles 2 and a localization of Valkyria Chronicles 3. Man, I think, I mean, like, Valkyria Chronicles is such a niche IP that it's not like people would be ecstatic over that, but I played the fan translation of Valkyria Chronicles 3, and I thought that game was awesome, like, just tremendous, so I would love to see that, but who knows if that'll ever happen. $9, though, for VC4 is great, and VC1 for $4.50 is great as well. And then I'll lastly give a shout to Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. If you're an XP member, it's down to $42. If you're not, use the code APR15, that's for April 15, and you'll save 15% on it. It'll knock it down to $42.50 if my second grade level math is correct. But yeah, good deal on that, given it's not out, but you know, a lot of people have their opinions on Last of Us Part 2, so it is what it is, but yeah, check it out if you're gonna buy it anyway. Might as well get it at a little bit of a discount. That's gonna do it for me. Again, do check out Dreams of Aether for free right now on Steam, and a lot of great deals. Links to all of those in the description box below. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.